Hello there guys, and welcome to the Big Balloon Parade for February 2019, here on this amazing leap year. How cool is that, guys? Now, this time in the parade we have 9 balloons, and we have 3 all new ones as well. That's going to be even cooler. Now, I'm already here on the main Mr. Robot float, making sure that the parade is going off to a good start. Here I am with some of your favourite characters. There's Anakin without his hair, Geonosian Warrior, and a guy wearing a Han Solo costume. And we're going to start off with a brand new balloon of an old favourite. So rather than wearing his yellow shirt, we have Mickey wearing his band leader costume from the famous cartoon The Band Concert. So yep, band leader Mickey is here for the very first time ever, furnished by the Walt Disney Company. So yep, band leader Mickey is wearing, of course, his classic outfit. He's got his giant hat, and he's given a modern twist. So that means he's got it, rather than having completely black eyes, he's got pie eyes with little pupils on them, and he's still holding his little band's leader sticks. So it is a great new addition to our parade, indeed. And of course, we can't have a Disney float without some of our favourite Disney characters. Mickey's wearing his regular clothes, whilst Minnie, Donald and Daisy are on the bottom as well, on the Disney castle, with little lights. I think Mickey wants to conduct a band, but there are no bands. The float just has Donald, Daisy and Minnie just doing what they normally do. And of course nearby we have our Donald and Minnie Balloonicles. They're tiny, but they pack up a punch because they can move on their own. So if Mickey couldn't be able to make it as a balloon, we instead could have these, if it was like windy or something. Now here comes the amazing pumpkin float, Jackolantern. Now we're heading on to something we have never seen before in our parade. It's a 2-in-1 float. What does 2-in-1 mean? Well, when the float stops for this little show, they connect together, just like this. So that means it'll be a huge stage. So this means the clones will have something to do. And this is the first time ever the clones are being followed by a non-Muppet character, because there are no Muppet characters today. Wow, did I just hear something? I think I did. I think one of the balloons might have been damaged. Oh well, who cares? Let's see them dance. Yeah. Captain, Captain. Wow, that was weird. Now, who's behind Spidey? Well, it's a little yellow mouse, but it's not any old mouse. It's a Pokemon, and it's holding a Pokeball for some reason. You know who it is, Pikachu! Ash's loyal companion in the Pokemon universe, furnished by the Pokemon Company International. So yep, Pichu is the pre-evolved form of Pikachu, and with high friendship, it can evolve into a lovely Pikachu, and if you give it a Thunderstone, it'll evolve into a Raichu. And now Pikachu can be Dynamaxed if you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And so, with that, you can get an exclusive Pikachu on Sword and Shield, also for the Nintendo Switch. And so, Pikachu can go gigantic, just like this one, except it's more chubby. This one isn't chubby at all, it's just a balloon. Nice to see you again, Pikachu. Gotta love your ears and your red rosy cheeks. Now, here comes another favourite float, the Marvel float, featuring some of your favourite superhero characters from the Marvel Universe, headed together by Spidey himself. And of course, if you can see up here, it can't be a parade without Spider-Man, and he's a fan favourite. Furnished by Marvel Entertainment Group, Spider-Man has been in our parade in this design since May of 2019. And he's one of our main characters. Yep, he's got spiderwebs clinging from his arms, and he's tracking down all the old villains. But thankfully enough, there are no villains, there are just heroes. So Spidey is nice and safe for what he is. Now, here comes Harold the policeman, and here comes police officers. Whoa, that one detached, I guess, but here we are, and there they are going off. So it's Harold the policeman. And now here comes the Toy Factory float, made out of various different toys. And there's a robot as the main host. So, this is really cool indeed. I'd love to live in a world full of toys. Wouldn't you guys? Well, I'd say so. And the next balloon would have been astronaut Snoopy, an all new one. But he had a bit of an accident. Can't show you his face because it's damaged to the point of the fact that you wouldn't want to see it. So, astronaut Snoopy out of the house. And since we have no pre-recorded footage, we can't show you it. Instead, we still have Charlie Brown and Snoopy on there on the doghouse float. And of course, we have Chloe the Holiday Clown right on the top as well. Now, here comes another awesome float. And it's followed on with another novelty. This one is the Firefighters Band float, where they all are singing different songs. And then here's Harold the Fireman, a giant novelty balloon. Getting along, making sure that everything is right, just as it is. Now, here is the aeroplane with Boca Loco on it and a pepperoni ripoff. But who else would we be able to see up in the air if it's a if you call it a plane? Well, here is an aeroplane balloon with the rider being our only female character in today's parade, Hello Kitty, furnished by Sam Rio. So, Hello Kitty is riding her Yellow Kitty aeroplane to new adventures. But, as I said, today's adventure brings us once again into the heart of my bedroom, where the parade is being held. And she is the only character balloon to have a separate part that can operate on its own. So, this propeller can spin. So, there she goes. Thank you very much, Hello Kitty. We'll be seeing you again in the next parade. Now, here comes... Why is there only a single elf on this float this time? Maybe the male one felt sick or something. I have no idea, but it's not there at all. And now, here comes our second half float, where Emmett Brutowski's riding it, I guess? I don't think it's him. It's just some generic. And then there's some yellow stars. So we have about 3 more character balloons left, or maybe 4, but I don't really know. It's such a shame that the new astronaut Snoopy couldn't make it, but after it got accidentally damaged. Well, at least instead we'll have the ATLM crew. Making sure we're still waiting for new episodes with him in. So that's a bit tricky. Well, at least they've got a nice smiley face to go along with it as well. That's nice. The market. The lovely, lovely market. What can there be on the menu today? Something delicious? Well, they're cooking up a storm in there, and then there's a delicious looking turkey as well. It still looks like a winter wonderland, even though it's not supposed to be one. Because we're in March, or February, not, December. Now, here comes the red shoe with Captain Pirate on there. That looks like Captain Jack Sparrow. And following that, most of the time, except for in one parade, we always have our Ronald McDonald balloon. So yep, this one, of course, is wearing a tuxedo, a nice yellow tie, and is wearing a nice white shirt under his red shirt itself. Furnished by the McDonald's Corporation. And here, our favourite clown is flying around promoting the Ronald McDonald House charities and making sure to give away some money to those who are in need. Thank you very much, Ronald. We always enjoy having you. Coming up now is where the supercar is, well, the Batcar as I meant to call it, but Batman's still not here, so Superman's riding it. Who knows, maybe we'll see him as a balloon again sometime. And I mean, sometime. Now here comes a battle of wits. These guys versus a giant thing manned by Lord Mole. But Lord Vader is nowhere to be found. He must have gone on another float or something. We'll never know. But, here comes the wits. And that's the end of this jumbled up mess. And now, here comes the giant robot. Which for some reason is not manned by anyone, so how it's moving by itself I'll never know. Now all of a sudden, well, the little kid is on there. Why? I have absolutely no idea. And now, here comes, well, another balloon. Our third to final balloon, Spongebob SquarePants. Furnished by, of course, Nickelodeon. Yep, Spongebob is here with his pet friend, Gary the Snail, flying about outside of Bikini Bottom, and how they can breathe out, that we'll never know, because they're water creatures, and if they weren't, then they, well, turned into dry sponges. Yep, it's nice to see our favourite sponge back again. With a good old smile on his face. And in fact, since we're here anyway, SpongeBob also has a little float of himself following his balloon. Yep. That's true, you guys. And following that is the Panda Bear balloon. Now we're on to the Polar Jack 77 Robloxian float furnished by the Macy's Parade Wiki. As always, it's a giant balloon that we've had for a little while based on Polar Jack 77's own Robloxian float. There's a little guy on there as well, a footballer or soccer player. And there it goes, it's one of our smaller balloons, so yeah. Now here comes the Powerpuff Girls. They're back once again on this float we've had since 2017. And it has been changed every now and again, and here it is, furnished by Cartoon Network. How nice, isn't it? Now here comes an all-new character balloon. Well, it's a character who we've seen before, but reduced to the size of a baby. Yep, it's young Sonic from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, furnished by Paramount Pictures and Sega. And here he's holding a nice yellow flower. This is based on a scene from the Sonic movie alone. Because, well, for some reason, baby characters are the trend nowadays, because we've got the child, or as other people call it, Baby Yoda, and Baby Peanut from Planters. And don't forget, the Sonic movie is still in cinemas as of when this parade was recorded, so see it before it speeds out onto Blu-ray and DVD. And you can see this lovely young Sonic sitting down. Now, here comes the giant tree, which means we're almost nearing the end of the parade. You can see, almost near the last float. So, here comes the giant tree, and this is a new float, never seen before, made out of the old Christmas tree float. And we have this guy on there. He looks like he wants to chop it down, but he can't. Now, here comes Luke Skywalker on the speeder, following on another new float. We always liked seeing a Star Wars float, but now, how about we see a Star Wars float on a ship? And I mean a dinghy. I wonder if they could even float on this thing, considering it's so big. Well, it's got all your favourite characters, so that's a good sign. Now, here comes our last novelty that's not part of the main character, and that's the toy soldier. Well, whoops, the thing's fallen down. What can we do? Ah, well, we can just put it back up again. Well, toy soldier's here. And now, we're on to our final main unit. So, who do you think all these characters are? Well, we'll give you a clue. They're all part of an awesome sitcom that most people really enjoy and is popular in the UK and in most other places. It is some characters from The Simpsons. Yay! Now here comes Homer riding a little buggy. How he can ride on there, we'll never know. But they're leading away because Homer's leading away to, well, who likes eating donuts? Well, Homer does, but he can't eat one this big, and it's made out of card or helium, as we call it. So, how about we have a giant Homer balloon to make go for it? Furnished by 20th Century Fox. This giant Homer balloon is, well, pretty large, and he's wearing a nice orange tie when he goes to work. But he's meant to be dressed smart for the parade, so it makes sense. And he's chasing after that donut. It's elusive, it's tasty, and it's sweet. Come on, Homer, you can do it. This is his third appearance now. Now he's grabbed it. Yay! Now here comes the very last float now. And it features all of my friends on the Snow Family float. They're all skiing and having fun indeed. Well, this means the parade is officially over. Oh, but join us again soon when we'll have another big balloon parade. Hooray! So for now, this is goodbye from us and goodbye from you. Ta-ta for now. The end for this month.